Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hi, everybody. How is everyone tonight? I didn't expect to go on this late, so we're not going to be here that long because after this, Keen Shades is on at 10 o'clock. So when we're done here, everybody head over to Keen Shades, please. He'll be on at 10. So I think we have an hour. So let me say hello real quick. Hello, Edward. Hello, Ireland. Hello, Mob Brats 2, Kremel, Jared, What's Real, James, Nita, how are you? Tina, Southie in the house, Chicago Muscle. Hey, Chicago Muscle. Hey, Mr. Smith. How are you, Mr. Smith? Okay, I think the TV is too loud. Hold on. Let me lower this. Okay. Kremel, yes, the stream started a little later because MRE. I think this is the longest MRE's gone. And let me tell you something. If anybody missed MRE before, go back and watch it. It is worth every single second of it. It was great. Everyone should go and watch that. The Piggy Files, amazing. Everybody, please hit the like button. Okay, so Teresa Murphy, how are you? Karen, Sean, Carol, Tony Ubats, how are you? Facts Over Feelings, Dr. Hercha, David, Jason. Let's see. Okay. Hi, The Truth Hurts. How are you? Tim and NC. Assassinino. Hello, Assassinino. I loved having you on last night. That was great. Hello, Seymour. Okay, let's see. Margot, how are you? Oh, the chat is jumping on me. Hello, Aegon. Chicago Muscle, I said. Lori Love. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to... Hi, Minnie the Moocha. What happened this morning was I woke up and I saw that there was something from NB. So I clicked on it and I had no plans of doing anything tonight because I figured, Kane Shades goes on at 10 o'clock. So, I wasn't going to do anything. But then I clicked on NB's video that she put up today this morning, and I said, "Oh no, I'm going on, and I'm going to address this." Hello, Faye. Hello, Southie in the house. Bill Jordan, Palmina. Hello, NB. Hello, Montauk. Ron Gross. Tales from the Snitch. Fly Me to the Moon. Maddie, how are you, Maddie? Chris Trock, how are you? Okay, Vito. Marla's not here again. Marla would have to pick up her daughter. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Slick Rick. Okay, let's see. Don't forget, hit that like button, everybody. I saw they were playing games with the likes in MRE's chat. So, American DeBella, how are you? Okay. Hello. Hello, Chris. Hello, Claudio. How are you? Okay. So, let me tell you what happened. So, this morning when I got up, hi, Ken and Bill Jordan, I said, right? When I got up this morning and I saw MB's video, I mean, the lies that this man tells are, I just hope that everybody is starting to see how much of a liar he really is. So I'm going to show you something, and I really can't believe like how much he really does lie. Like, I mean, he lied about my kids, he lies about me, he just lies about everything. But this was really amazing to me. Watch, I want to play this for you. Hold on. I wanted to play Justice Text Pros for 3 days now. 3 different times I wanted to play it, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. Hold on. Let me just show you this. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get this off the screen and share this. This is from NB, okay? Let's see, where is it? Okay, here we go.
And then let's get to Angel. Your friend, scumbag troll, your friend. Angel had a whole panel of pigs on her channel one night, where they decided, for whatever reason, it would be a good thing to talk about my wife being when she was a teenager, even making a couple jokes about it, even lying and saying it was 5 guys, things like that. Fucking shame, isn't it? Guess what?
It's a shame that you lie so much, and now you're going to get busted in a lie.
But when they were doing that, my wife's son, my stepson, the 19-year-old, was watching. Yeah. He heard us talking about Angel, so he clicked over to her channel that night, and he heard all of that. He didn't know that that had happened to his mother.
Could you believe this? He didn't know that that happened to his mother. Okay.
Does now.
Yeah, he does now.
Made the comment that how would he like it if somebody or 5 people raped and beat your wife? Well, his wife would be me. And I feel that was not only very disrespectful, could be taken as a threat to myself, but every other woman, man, child, adult, elderly that has ever been raped or beaten. You obviously don't watch anybody's.
She said it on her channel, so if she didn't want her kids to know, she shouldn't have said it on YouTube for everyone, including her son, to see.
Channels, especially mine, because if you did, you would know that I have been raped.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me tell you something about that, okay? First of all, you see that video where his wife is telling that story? She was talking to John Light, who had said something about her to he addressed it to Fat Bald Sicilian. Now, I shared that video that she is talking in. I shared that on all my platforms, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and on my Twitter, and asked people to go and follow her. So how did I get blamed for something that his wife said, and and that her son didn't know? But I'm the one he clicked on. Now I want to show you what he's talking about. Now I'll share this. Hold on.
First of all, they're watering down rape. They don't use rape anymore. It's called sexual battery, to make it sound a little nicer. For who, I don't know. It is what it is. It's rape, right? So Fat Boy got up there yesterday and he was saying, because women, they can be vindictive. They can just say whatever just to get at the man. So I've got a question for him. When his wife, Eileen Warnes, did her show on her New Beginnings track that she was doing, she said she had been basically had a train run on her by 5 guys, right? She was raped by 5 guys. This is what she said. Now, I didn't watch the whole show because I couldn't, life is too short. But what happened is, now from what I understand, and I could be wrong, I'm sure they'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought she said she didn't report it, right? So why didn't she report it? Was she being vindictive? Was it buyer's remorse? Was she high? Did she wake up and have regrets the next day and then say, I'll say I was raped by these 5 guys? Because if he's saying that's what these women are saying, he's vilifying the victims. This is why women don't come forward.
Wait. I don't ever remember her saying 5 guys.
I thought
No. That was A-Light. A-Light said, how would you like it? Yeah, A-Light said, how would you like your wife if she got raped by 5 guys?
Oh, yeah. Okay. But
yeah, that was another A-Light fiasco.
Okay,
yeah.
She did a rape show, though, and said she was raped.
Right.
I must have got confused, so apologies.
Yes.
But, I thought it was 5 guys. I've been thinking it's 5 guys all this time. But anyway, she did a show saying she was raped. Right?
Yes.
Now, whether she reported it or not, whether it was 1 guy or 10 guys, it's still rape. Now, for him to get up there and vilify these women that have said this about Jimmy and the other guy, this is why women don't come forward, because of people like FBI. They get vilified by the police, the court, all the stuff's dragged up, what were you wearing, or, that type of stuff. Now, whether they did it or not is irrelevant. We're never going to know. You know what I mean? I guess the girl that Robert was talking about didn't report it. And as far as I understand, the other girl was terrified, So where does he get off saying that? Is Shannon lying then when she said she was raped? That's what aggravates me about him.
Okay. Where were we laughing and making jokes about it? Where was I doing any of that? Josie had it, she got the A-Light version. She got some messed up version, and she corrected herself, and then she went on to explain why she even brought it up. It was not to make fun of his wife. It wasn't to do any of the above. So you accusing me, once again, you're a piece of garbage. And seriously, Can you do a show without mentioning my name? Can you ever do a show without mentioning my name, MRE's name, Lee Cole's name now? Is it possible for him to do anything without mentioning our names? I don't think so. But I'll tell you one thing. When I shared Shanna's video on all of my platforms, you two were very grateful. You two were so happy. You forgot about that? And while you were on, why would your stepson click over to my show? Why wouldn't he stay watching yours? And you honestly want me to believe that your son didn't know, your stepson, 19 years old, didn't know. He only found out from my show that night. He never watched his mother. You took his mother's channel down, or both of you, whoever took the channel down. But those videos were there, and thankfully they were downloaded, and thankfully there's proof that you're a liar. Once again, you lied, and you can't help yourself but throw me into your lies. You really are sick, very, very sick, to throw me into lies once again. Let me tell you something. I don't think you're aware of this, fat bully, but I'm going to tell you something right now. You know, when there's a lawsuit, people get dragged into it, right? And when people get dragged into it, they have to give their identities. You know, you can't just write on a piece of paper and subpoena a common sense. You have to find out common sense's name. You know, like especially common sense who likes to put my business out there. Just keep that in mind. That's what happens with lawsuits, and you have to do a deposition, and you have to call people. Keep that in mind. Maybe we'll find out who common sense really is. Okay. And now, once again, you're on this new kick of trashing my dad. You know, like saying all this garbage about him. You're right that I put my father on a pedestal. He's my dad. I'm supposed to. But now let's get to you. You put him up on a pedestal for a year. You also had 2 tributes made for him. They are still on your channel. Remember when you changed the music because you wanted to make money off of it? I did not change the music. I loved the song that I picked, and I kept my song because I didn't give a crap about making 5 cents off my father's tribute. But you did, and you still make money off of it. You know, that bad gangster, killer, murderer. You're still making money off the tribute that you had made for him. Both of them. 2 of them are still on your channel. So I don't make money off my father's name, but you do. All the things that, all the shows that you did and you monetized, you're still making money off those shows. So, that's weird, isn't it? You know, this man that you hate now, you despise. He's so disgusting. You know, there's this guy who chose his Gambino family over his Gotti family. You're still making money off of him. And then you said that when my father was convicted, he had 2 choices. He could rat and be with his family, or he could go to prison, leaving his family, where he died a horrible death. You faulted him for taking responsibility for his crimes and doing the time. By the way, did you ever unseal your sentencing minutes? Huh? Have you done that yet? Because I don't remember you doing that. Huh. And another thing, my father was in solitary confinement for 12 years, not 10. He could have ratted, but that word never entered his mind, unlike yours. Whatever you do, people, never steal any Twinkies with him, because he's going to give you up in a heartbeat, because that's the new in thing to do. Rat. That's the new in thing to do with FBS, is to be a rat. Remember when he did the Alpo episode? Remember how giddy and excited he was that Alpo got killed because he was a rat? And remember how he put down the Italians because they don't kill their rats? Do you remember that? That's still on his channel too. It's called The Killing of Alpo or some crap like that. But like I said, my father made his choice to take his punishment like a man and do his time in prison, where he did die of a horrible death, choking on his, blood, like you said. But let me ask you a question. What exactly did your father choose? What did your father choose instead of staying in your life? What did he choose over you, your mom, and your brother? Because even though my dad chose to accept his punishment and go to prison, he still provided for us. Yours did not. Okay? And, but let's think about this. Now, let's even forget about what your father, we'll forget about what your father did and what he didn't do. Like, he didn't provide for, you and your mom and your brother. Here's another thing that my father never did. My father never traumatized his kids by getting arrested in our company, unlike you. Didn't you once tell the story how you committed a crime while you were with your daughter? You were arrested. Your daughter, you said, was traumatized. You said that your daughter was traumatized, so you can't afford to ever talk about terrible dads. And here's another thing. I was wondering if you remember the time when you were all giddy and you couldn't, and you asked me what kind of cologne my father wore, and I said gray flannel, and you were all giddy. A few days later, you said that Shanna ran down to the mailbox, or one of you ran down to the mailbox, and you were so excited you got his cologne. Did you throw that in the garbage with the picture that was on your wall for a whole year? I'm just curious. Do you still smell like my dad? Does your wife still like you smelling like my dad, the man that you couldn't stand? Just curious about that. And another thing, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. It's just amazing to me that you put down everybody else. And when you were not daddy of the year, and you're still not daddy of the year, and you talk about my children, you should only hope and pray that your kids, all three of them, turn out to be a quarter as wonderful as my two kids did or are, because my two kids are gems. And I hope that your daughter and your two stepsons or sons, whatever you call them stepsons, turn out half as good, just a quarter or half as good as my two kids are. And another thing, here's another thing that no one, not a man in my family, will sit on a computer trashing women and calling them filthy names and threaten them. Not one will do that. Not one. Unlike you, who sits there on the computer thinking of what disgusting names you can call a woman or women and get $5 thrown at you for. You also, I heard that you said something today that you don't work because YouTube got in the way of work. I've never heard of something like that in my entire life. You don't work because YouTube got in the way. So you don't have a job because YouTube got in the way of your job. So you will sit there, trash me, trash Josie, NB, Marla. You'll trash anyone, Angela, my friend Angela. You trash these women for money instead of getting your ass out of bed and going to work. You trash Assassinino. You trash my son. You trash my daughter. You trash anybody just to try and hurt me. But guess what? These people, especially my son and Assassinino, they get up 4 o'clock and 4:30 in the morning. They're on their way to work. Unlike you, you bum. You're a bum. My daughter, you don't make what my daughter makes in just 1 week. You'll never make what my daughter makes. You'll never make the salary my daughter makes. You have to sell your ass to make the salary my daughter makes. And you don't have the right to put down my children because you're a lowlife. You really are a lowlife. There's nothing manly about you. There is nothing manly about a guy who sits on the computer calling women filthy, disgusting names. You should be ashamed of yourself, and your mother should be ashamed of you, and your wife should be ashamed of you. I don't know how these women are not ashamed of you the way you behave on the internet, on the computer, and it's for money. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's all I'm going to say. You are you're a degenerate. And another thing, you took my lawsuit and you got on here and you said that my children were drug addicts. Like I said last night, find the proof that my son was ever in a rehab. Find the proof that my son ever did heroin. Find the proof that my daughter was ever in a crack motel. My daughter is 34 years old. My daughter has her own apartment. I can't throw my daughter out of my house. And my daughter did not live in any crack motel snorting Roxy with a girl named Danielle, who, by the way, her father and my brother John were very close. That all came from the defendant in the lawsuit, okay? You read the lawsuit because, remember, you asked me for it. Do you also remember how many times you text me asking me, when is he going to jail? When is he going back to jail? How many text messages do you think you sent me asking me, when is he going back to jail? Why isn't he in jail? Huh? Why don't you tell the defendant that you wanted him desperately back in jail? Why? I still don't know till today why you wanted him back in jail, but you should tell him that. So, like I said, you took what was in the lawsuit, why I'm suing the defendant, and you came on the internet like it was a fact that my 2 kids were drug addicts. Now, I could be what you call me every night, the C word, and I can sit here and make up lies about your kids, or I can tell the truth, but I won't do that because I'm not a lowlife like you are. I won't do that. I can go after your mother the way you go after mine. And by the way, who said that my mother tortured my father into killing the neighbor? Was it the movie that you love so much, or was it a rat? or was it a newspaper? Who actually said that my mother tortured my father to kill someone? You pig, you lowlife. Who was it? I could make up stories about your mother, but I won't do that because my father raised me properly. Gangster and all, my father raised us properly. Remember how many episodes, every show you did where you agreed, where you said that I was a beautiful woman and that if anybody had a problem with me, there was something wrong with them, not me. Remember how many shows do you have you think where you're saying that about me? How many you think? I could lie about your mother, but I won't do that. I could lie about your daughter. I won't do that. I could lie about your stepsons. I won't do it. I won't lie about your wife either. I won't do things like that. And you also, someone told me that you said that I passed around a picture of your stepson. You better prove it. You better show the goddamn proof of where you gave me a picture of your stepson. Prove it that I spread a picture of your stepson around, or that you ever even sent me one. Go through all your 3 goddamn phones that you had. You had to change your number so many times. Go through your 3 numbers and find me proof of where you ever sent me a picture of your stepson, your 10-year-old stepson. You're a real sick person. You never sent me a picture of him. I'm starting to think that you are in cahoots with the people who are doing this. We're going to find out who's doing this using your stepson's picture. And when we do, I'm going to post it on here. I'm going to boost it also. I'm going to boost it all over every social media platform there is, that you are friends with the degenerates who made memes about your stepson and my 12-year-old deceased brother. You're an animal. You're just desperate for money and you'll do anything for it. Even exploit your 10-year-old stepson. Yes, he is unreal. Hello, everybody. Now I got that off my shoulders. We have another half hour before we have to go. So why the heck would you allow a child to watch this nonsense? Well, no, the child is 19. That's who he said clicked off his show to run to mine and then watched as Josie and I, well, as he called it, a panel of pigs, were laughing and joking about his wife's rape. And so the son came over to me just to watch that. And then what? Ran back and told his father? I don't even understand that. Nobody was laughing. Nobody was joking. Nobody was saying anything bad about her. And in fact, I even said that it was A-Light and one of his fiascos. So that doesn't even make sense. But he had to go and tell everybody that. He had to tell his cult that, another lie of something that I did not do once again. And let me tell you, this is really turning out to be like a fatal attraction, FBS. This is not normal. I didn't want to be your friend anymore because I didn't want to not be friends with MRE. I didn't believe the crap you were telling me about MRE. That's what happened here. I didn't want to believe you and common sense with your crap about MRE. So I said, that's it. I'm going to stand by MRE's side because I believe him. It's been 3 months of nonstop attacks on me, attacks on my family, my children, my mother, everybody. I mean, it's a fatal attraction. You would think, like, I don't know how your wife doesn't get upset over that. Like, you're obsessed with me. You're obsessed with another woman. You're obsessed with a married woman, a grandmother. I'm a grandmother. You're obsessed with me. All because I didn't want to be a friend, or you didn't want to be my friend because I chose to be MRE's friend. Do you comprehend what I'm saying right now? You're sick. This is a fatal attraction. This is nuts. This is crazy. And after what MRE just played, I understand now why you're doing what you're doing. You really are batshit crazy. Everybody go watch MRE's episode, what the show he just did, where he's playing all FBS's own words. The guy was committed. He's batshit crazy. It's not normal. He's asking people, call every newspaper in the country because I threatened. I posted a picture with a threat to his stepson when I didn't make the meme. The person who made the meme, the FBI, let them go save me the money and figure out who made it. Instead, I have to go for the money to get it all subpoenaed and everything. Why don't you call the FBI? I'm begging you, call the FBI so I don't have to go for the money. Find out who made the memes. And I had a retired 30-year retired police officer on this show to tell everybody I didn't do a damn thing wrong. I didn't do anything. There was nothing illegal. And I didn't exploit my brother's death. I didn't do any of that. But you can't help yourself. You had to tell he told everybody on his show to contact every single news outlet in the country. Is this something really? Is it me? Is it me that am I in the twilight zone? Is it me? There's something really abnormal about this. You're telling people to call every news outlet in the country, and the idiots in his chat are going, yeah, I called ABC, I called Page 6, I called TMZ, whoever they said. This is too funny. It's crazy. It really is crazy. You're harassing and threatening women every single day on here, threatening to what'd you say? Split Marla's head open? Split her wig in half, smack the hair off her head, spit in her face. You call me every you know better than to threaten me. You know better than to threaten me, that you'll put your hands on me. But you curse and you call me filthy names. You lie about my kids, and you want the news to come and investigate me and my channel. You're out of your mind. You really are out of your mind. You are. Oh, really? Did he really? FBS admitted today he's only doing this for content. That's all. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Ken, that's a lie. His son didn't hear shit. Sad fishing. Yes, it is. But imagine lying and saying that his stepson didn't know. 19-year-old boy didn't know until he clicked onto my show. He left his stepfather's show just to click on mine. And there I was lying and making fun. And hold on one second. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. When you put my daughter down, call my daughter sniffing Roxy's, which my daughter's never done anything like that in her life. You have my daughter confused with your wife. You definitely have my daughter confused with your wife. And another thing, what I want to know, who stays up until 4 o'clock in the morning, and then what time do you get out of bed? When you get out of bed, that's when my son is having lunch in the where he works in the city. That's when and I saw one of your somebody sent me a clip of a picture of one of your punks in your chat saying that my son works for the Carpenters Union and that for everybody to make phone calls, call his job. Why do people have to do that? Why do you have to involve my son? You put that up on the screen, you piece of shit. You put that up on the screen that might call my son's job. My son gets up, he works his ass off. He's got 2 little kids. He works 2 jobs. He not only builds computers, but he gets up every morning, 4:30, on the train, going to work. And you want your people in your chat to call my son's job. For what reason, you punk, you lowlife? For what reason do you want people to call my son's job? You're a freak. Call the press and call every channel about you and the freaks you have in your chat. Do that. And another thing, too, is your subs are coming here. Your subs are subscribing to me. That's amazing. I don't see any of mine going over to you. Yours are coming here. Yes, he is. He is a loser. You want to involve my son. You piece of garbage. You play with my kids. You play with my kids' jobs. Party's on then, FBS. Party's on. You even attempt to tell your freaks to play with my son's employment. The party will be on. Creep. What a creep. Unbelievable. Doesn't this get old? Holy crap. He has nothing else. No, that's what it is. He has nothing else. Lee Cole puts out content, good content, especially the one I saw the other day with Convict Inc. Everybody else, except for that weirdo Jeff Nadeau, he puts out all lies. But everybody else is putting out content. We have fun here. We have shows. We play games. We have trivia. We do things that are fun. Sometimes they're not fun, but at least we do something. At least we do something. What does he do every single day? It's Angel and MRE, Angel, MRE, and Lee Cole. Angel. Every day, go look at his channel. Everything is Angel. And I'm going to tell you this right now, FBS, anybody contacts my son's job, Shanna's job will get called. How's that? You play with my son and his job, or my daughter and her job, I will call Shanna's job. How's that? Everything, Angel, you're obsessed. You're sickly obsessed. Like I said, everybody, please, if you don't believe me, when I'm done here, well, I want you to watch Cane Shades. But after Cane Shades, please go check out Mob Rats Exposed, the stream that he just did before I came on here. And you will see just how batshit crazy that boy is. You will see how batshit crazy he is. And what a liar he is. Yeah. Ron Gross, Angel, FBS started his channel to expose John A. Light. FBS has become John Aletto. Exactly. Uses the Gotti name, attacks women, and befriends rats. Calandra, the defendant. Yes, you are 100% right. Yes, you are. You're right. He's now become that channel, that person. Only he's worse than Eli. Truthfully, he is worse than Eli. I didn't think there was anybody worse than Eli. I didn't think there was anybody worse than the defendant, but the defendant and him are in cahoots somehow. I didn't think anybody was worse than him because when you know how many shows FBS did where he was putting down what agreeing with me when I kept saying that anybody who could sit and call women or grandmothers or mothers, the names that they were calling me, the names that he's calling me was poorly raised. He was agreeing with me because I said men who do that to women, especially on the internet, weren't raised properly. Do you know how many times he agreed with me? Oh, yes, I agree. Yeah, no, their mothers were terrible mothers. Yes, I agree. That's what he's doing now. So what a terrible job your mom did with you. What a terrible job. It's a bad reflection of your mom. Doesn't that bother you? Like, doesn't it bother your mother? Does your mother even know? Does your mother know how you sit on the internet threatening women and calling them the C word, like an animal, the C word? Angel, I'm going to destroy. This is what he said. I'm going to destroy your nice grandma image, you effing filthy C word. Oh, you're a low life, FBS, a real low life. You are, and you will never destroy my nice grandma image because, like I said, what I do for stray cats, you didn't do for your own kids. You didn't. You will never destroy my image, never, because everybody knows I didn't do anything to you. You're just crazy. You really are crazy. Operation Lull. How are you? Let's bring Layla Ali on YouTube so he can stop beefing on her. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if he will have tributes made with Muhammad Ali now, and then put in music so that he can use so that he could profit off it, because that's what he did with me, with my dad. And he did that. He didn't want the music that I had. He didn't want to share my video because he didn't want the music. It was Coldplay. That's one of my favorite songs, Coldplay. And he didn't want that because I wasn't going to make a penny off of it. You can't monetize when you use, music like that. But yet he didn't want my music because he wanted to make money off of it. And then he lied. He lied and said, that's not true, because NB was the one who said he just wants, he didn't let you keep your music on it because he wanted to monetize it and make money. And he said, oh, she's lying, right? I didn't do that. But yet that's what he did. That's what he did anyway. Yeah, he would have probably. But then again, he would have had, never mind. He puts that picture up of his dad with the bloody forehead on the corner of his videos. I know he does that. He thinks that bothers me. That doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. And even though he's got that little thing of blood on his forehead, he still looks so freaking handsome, doesn't he? He looks very handsome. Let's see. Hey, I'm very behind. Assassinino, Angel, your father helped more people than FBI can ever help. Yes, he did. And the other night, Elio, that's not the first time Elio's told that story. Oh, wait, that's right. Elio told that story on FBS's channel as well. And FBS agreed. That's right. I forgot all about that. Tony Ubach, your dad was a man of honor. Whether they like him or not, they can never call that man a rat, unlike their friends. 100%. See, like, that's what okay, so we 204 watching, 126 likes. We can do better to piss him off, Kremel says. Yes, please hit the like button. But now we have 227 in the house, so please hit the like button. I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. A pack of cigarettes. I'll be right back. Hi, Mike Slick. How are you? Piggy thinks rats are awesome. They put away bad men, ones that are pieces of shit and deserve it. That thinking alone is so effed up. Oh, and rats don't lie, according to him. Exactly. He's a liar. Hello, Redzilla. How are you? I'm just playing. I know we're talking. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm so far behind in the comments. Jason, I knew FBI was softer than the center of a Twinkie when I first seen and heard him talk. Well, I did not. I was friends with him. I thought I was so fooled. I don't think I've ever been that fooled in my whole life by someone than him. So either he's really good at what he does, or he's not that same person, and there's a reason for it, if you know what I mean. Assassinino, Angel, that's what rats do, attack real men. Exactly. I can put my father up on a pedestal because he's my father. I don't come out here and brainwash all of you to love my father, love John Gotti. I don't do any of that, but I can. That's my father. I can do that if I want to. But the funny thing is that he did it. He did that more than I did that. And that was my father. I mean, he had a picture on the wall. He had tributes made for him. That's not even your father. That's my father. But now, now today he's a piece of, he's a piece of garbage. He's this, he's that. He's, you got mad at Angel because you didn't get your way with Angel, and so you got mad, took your ball, and left the park. That's what you did, and has been stomping your feet for 3 months. And you really should be ashamed of yourself, because real men don't act like that. Real men don't stalk women and threaten them and call them filthy names and make shows about them every single day, twice a day. You know what? I figured out that if you got a job in McDonald's, you'd probably make more money than you do on YouTube. And you'd have more people might respect you more if you did that. He is a POS father. He thinks providing, being there for them, buying them everything they need, having their back is being a good father. Where is the word love? How about love your kids? I don't know. I've never heard him say anything. Montauk, tearing up Angel, keep your knee on his neck. Yeah, I'm not gonna be bullied by that punk, that godless punk that he doesn't even believe in God, but yet he swears to God. I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. Well, how is that possible that you could swear to God when you don't believe in God? I believe in God. I also believe in karma. And that picture in the corner of your thing, that doesn't bother me. Because look, even when he got sucker punched and he's got that thing on his head and he's got the blood trickling down, he still looks so handsome. He still looks so handsome, and he looks 10 times healthier than you look today at 43 years old. And he had cancer, and he still looks better than you look today. What did somebody say? You look like a thumb with glasses drawn on your head, on your face. My father still looked handsome in that picture than you look today at 44. And you know what? You have a weird skin color there, pal. So I'm starting to believe what MRE said before. You don't look healthy. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Karen, the only thing your son was on was the Long Island Railroad going to work at 4 a.m. Exactly. Exactly. Jesse, hi Jesse. Great job, Angel. Oh, facts always win out. Yeah, that's right. You know what my brother always told us? My brother, well, Chris and I, Casperosa, he always said, kill them with facts. That's how you get them. Kill them with facts. And that's it. He lies. I showed you proof. There's so many other things that I wanted to show tonight, but I can't because Cane Shades is going on in 5 minutes. But that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to keep showing facts of how much he lies. And how dare you say a panel of pigs? You're a panel of pigs. Yes, I know. Butchie, hi Butchie. That 19-year-old stepson can't be happy with FBS. Mom busts her hump, mows the lawn, and stepdad is a full-time YouTuber trashing women. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hello, my daughter. How are you? How are you? Your mom was suicidal and had a nervous breakdown. She couldn't order a thing. Yeah, exactly. But my mom didn't get out of bed for a year. You remember that story, Sicilian? Because I told it to you and your wife. Remember you were asking me these questions, and I told you that my mom didn't get out of bed for a year because she lost her child, you punk. And I said that I had to go buy clothes for her. My dad told me he had to go buy mommy some clothes because my mom went down to a size 0. You know what it's like to go shopping for your mom in a kiddie store? A size 0? Because that's what I did for my mother. Punk. And you talk about my mom. You're a punk, and so's your little punky friend Gunsmoke, who I got secrets. Pray I don't start telling them. Thank you. Hello, MRE. Excellent stream before. Excellent. Liar equals FBS. That's right. Hi, Roscoe. How are you, Roscoe? Shanna Wernos. She's always been fair game, smoking drugs with a teenage son and letting his friends. Well, hey, listen, I didn't get up on the internet and tell people that. She did, not me. She did. And then he took her channel down and tried to convince everybody in his chat that I made that up, that I lied, that his wife, you can't even, oh my God. He lied and said that I lied to everyone on here and said that his wife was that his stepson was doing drugs at 10 years old, that wasn't true, that she was that he was smoking pot. That's not what your wife said. Your wife said it. You took down her channel, but guess what? NB has it, and I was going to show it, but now we don't have time. We have to get off here in 5 minutes. But your wife said that. Your wife said that her 10-year-old child had an addiction problem. He started his addiction. It was the beginning of his addiction at 10 years old. 10 years old. I'm 61. I've never heard of a child at 10 being addicted to anything except for cartoons or video games. I didn't do that. She did. I didn't say that. She did. I would never talk about anybody's child, and I certainly would never threaten anybody's child, and I certainly would never say, what'd you say, FBS? Your brother's dead 42 years, get over it. Didn't you say that? And then didn't you say that your wife is a better mother because her child is alive and my mother's child is dead? That's what you said. You should be ashamed of yourself and pray that you always have healthy children, and that you don't ever know what that feels like to lose a child. God forbid 1,000,000 times. You and that wife. Okay, let's see. John, FBS put up a comment from some jerk who said, call on your son. Yes, I know. I got the screenshot. Yes, I do. And I downloaded the whole episode too. I downloaded his whole show. No, I'm not announcing anything. Karen, Angel, I'm sorry. It will pass. He will self-destruct. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. But Josie did sort of chuckle a little about, no, that's not what she chuckled about. She didn't, the room didn't erupt and laughter like he said, but she did chuckle a bit. She chuckled because it was something that came from John A. Light. That's why. And everybody knows better than to believe anything that John A. Light says. But it was John A. Light. I don't have the time right now to play that clip, but I have that clip. You know what? Let's go, because King Cheese is probably playing his music here. I want everybody. I do have that clip, and I want everybody to listen to it. Hold on 1 second, okay? And I'll play that for you, and then you'll understand. Hold on. Okay, so everybody listen to this. Hold on. Hold on. How do you turn this volume on?
Put up to this. He's advocating he doesn't like me because Johnny Depp died. Johnny Depp was a gang rapist, convicted. He beat a girl almost to death. Johnny Depp shot the boyfriend because he was going to testify South Minnesota. He shot Frankie DeNeo. Know your facts. And Sicilian, whatever your name is, you got a wife. How would you like your wife being beaten to half to death and being raped by 5 guys? You guys better get your facts straight.
That's the only time she ever on her own channel without that fat boy sitting next to her stuck up for herself was to go with Eli because he said whatever he said. How would you like it if your wife was armed by 5 guys or something like that?
Yeah. See, I didn't realize that was him. I thought she had said that because I've been told that by other people too. And
it was all.
Yeah. So no, but Angel said no. Whoa, wait a minute. She corrected me. You know, she actually corrected me, so she didn't have to correct me. She could have let that fly and be out there in the universe like he would have done.
And as far as the Sicilian guy, Sammy, that you put up to this, he's advocating he doesn't like me.
Okay, everybody. So there, that was on. That was the other clip that I was going to show. So everybody, I didn't do what he said. He's a liar, and I'm gonna go now because Keen Sheets is please everybody go on over to Keen Sheets and I'll drop his channel, or if somebody could drop Keen Sheets channel, please. And I want to thank you all. Thank you everybody for coming here and listening to me and getting this out. You know, getting this, letting me vent and rant, whatever it is, to clear myself. Oh, wait. Okay. Keen Sheets said he scheduled it for 10:10. Okay, so we're not over yet. But everybody, you just heard that. You heard that clip. So, right. So he said that I was up there. Okay, so Keen Sheets. All right. Thank you, Keen. Thank you. So we have another 10 minutes, okay? But let me read some of these. Chris Trock, I truly liked it better when we ignored these wastes of flesh and bones. I really don't want to waste time talking about them anymore, not even one more second. Sorry. Okay, Chris, well, you know why you feel that way? Because he's not going after you. He doesn't do a show about you twice a day. So I'm going to defend myself, whether anybody likes it or not. Nobody has to be here. Nobody has to sit here and listen to me. Assassinino, hopefully karma comes nice and slow. Yeah, hopefully it does. FBS is the 2022 John Aletto. Sad, yes, he is. Yes, he is. And Mr. Smith will be watching you, Cane Shades. Okay, yes, I am going longer. Thank you. Okay, let me read. Johnny Truelove, 2 dead batteries can start a car. In other words, 2 addicts living together does not work. Well, I don't know. I don't know any drug addicts that are living together. I have a friend that is clean 25 years. 25 years. He just got his gold coin. I don't know. Or whatever coin that is, the 25-year coin. I never saw. I mean, this man cried. He got up there at the celebration and he cried and he thanked God and he thanked his whole family and I never saw evil like this guy does. It's because he never went and he doesn't do like those NA things, or he doesn't believe in God. He doesn't do anything. He's just very belligerent. He's such a belligerent human being. The truth hurts. Please hit that like button. Please hit it when you leave too. On your way out, please hit that like button. No, I'm not gonna come back on after Cane Shades. I don't think so. Because like I said, I'm not gonna be like him and do 2 shows a day about him. I'm gonna address his lies and that's it. I'm not going to sit here and beg people for money and rip him apart. I'm going to come on here, like I said, from day one. I'm going to come here and I'm going to, whoever lies about or is misinformed about my family, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you what is truth and what is not truth. And I'm going to defend myself against a lowlife like him. Why should I don't understand what that means, Ron Gross. Because I don't want to fight with other content creators. I mean, Lee and I have been going at it for, I don't know, 10 months on and off. Some days we like each other, some days we don't. Some days we like each other more than other days, and then there's other days we don't. So I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't want to argue with anybody anymore. I really don't. And so if Lee Cole wants to come on here and speak his piece, he's more than welcome to. I don't know. I'll have to see. I really don't. I didn't plan on it. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what Cane Shades has planned. Who's going on? Oh, Rat Trap City is going to be on Cane Shades tonight. So that's going to be a good one. No, I know you get upset, Chris. I know, but I know you get upset. I understand that, Angel, but I get so upset seeing you guys upset. That's all. No, you didn't upset me, Chris. You didn't. It's just that, you know, it's every day, twice a day, and that's what he's doing. He's defaming me and making money doing so. And you know, that's not cool anymore. It's not cool anymore. It wasn't cool to begin with, but it's really not cool now. 18 Kremel says 188 watching, 209 likes. Thank you all so much. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. I never ask for money ever. I just ask you to hit the like button, and thank you. Thank you, really, thank you. And Mike Clifford, are you Victoria's sister? Yes, I am. And I'm her full sister. I'm not her half sister, adopted sister, any kind of sister, step sister. I am her sister. Maddie Marinara, always defend yourself, Angel, and put an end to all lies. Yes, and I want to thank NB. NB, I want to thank you so much because you download all of that and you have all of that, and I appreciate you so much, because otherwise, if you didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to defend myself. People would think that I did do the things that he accuses me of doing. So I appreciate you, NB. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know, Chris. I understand. It's just he's got to stop. So throwing facts, maybe it will keep it at bay. Yeah. He lies. I'm going to prove that he's a liar, and that's it. Yankees for life. Hi, Yankees. Angel, you have a beautiful family, and he is jealous. He has to be jealous because he doesn't have a quarter of what we have. He doesn't have a quarter of what. Have you ever heard him, like on the holidays when he comes on? Have you ever heard him like all giddy? He spent the whole day with his entire family, his daughter, and everybody. Have you ever heard that from him? Have you ever seen, like, does he show off any videos or pictures? Because that's what I do, because I have a beautiful family. We all spend every holiday together. That's what we do. I know he doesn't have that. And that's right. He's jealous. He is jealous. Ron Gross, no, I was trying to make a joke. Bad one. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. About Lee? It's okay. Lee can come here anytime he wants. I don't hold grudges against anyone. People apologize to me and I accept it, and it's over. I don't have that kind of ugly in my heart. I don't. Yeah, you're right, Kremel. It is. It's good to get it all out, Angel. Thank you, Kremel. Because everybody keeps telling me, oh, no, don't talk about him. No, stop it. Stop it. Because he's not doing shows about you twice a day and lying. He's not lying about any of you. So it's so easy for everybody to say, oh, stop talking about him. No, I'm going to defend myself against that liar. Mike Clifford, that's awesome. Sorry for the shit your family goes through on YouTube. Much respect. Not a fan of FBS. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you. C, he says he hates mobsters, yet has his face superimposed over Al Capone for his next show. I can't. Exactly. There is Mr. Smith, you are the best. You are one of my favorite, and you know that. I love having you on. Thank you, Angel. Subscribe and chat. Love you all. No, we love you, Mr. Smith. You always make me laugh, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Teresa Murphy, we love you, Angel, and your family. We all feel like we are family sometimes. We share life stories and we pick each other up. He's very envious. Yeah, exactly. And I love you too, Teresa. Thank you so much. You all made me feel so much better tonight. But He is the helmet's puppet. Yes, he is. Maddie, jealous ones always envy. Yes. Mike, I know your father called your mom Butch. That was very endearing to hear that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And another thing, I never said that my father was a saint, and I never propped him up here for all of you to fall in love with him. I loved my father. I don't expect anybody else to, but so did FBS. He loved him too. Chicago Muscle. Oh, I don't know. I got lied on. I don't know what that means, Chicago Muscle. Thank you, Mr. Smith. FBS is one step closer to a defamation lawsuit. FBS thinks that this would be fun. He thinks that this would be fun, but he doesn't understand that his buddies are all going to get unmasked. Is that the word? Is that the word to use? Thank you, Mr. Smith. Maddie, that's so true. It's easy to just ignore everything when it's not directed at your own family. Exactly. And I don't want to be snippy with anybody, and especially you, Chris. I would never be snippy with you, but sometimes like enough is enough. He has every mob book with a Murta in New York City street tats and claims he hates the mob. Exactly. Your father was a real man. Yeah, my father took his time. He did his crime. He did the crime. He took the time. MRE, you are the best. MRE, that was so great before. That really was. You are the best. And thank you. Yeah, we have to go over to Cane Shades now. And thank you, Ron. And Marie, what's up? Okay. All right. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Let's go over to Cane Shades now. I just saw it's 10:17, so he started already, please. Everybody go over to Cane Shades. Thank you so much. I love all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.